Hello everyone. Thank you for coming to Mary's Little House. I am so glad you're back with me for this 21st session of Take 10 with Jim. I'm holding a beautiful tea cup and saucer made in England. I got it at the thrift store for not very much money. But anyway, it has pink roses, as you see. Cindy always liked pink and roses, pink roses. Lots of reasons for it. One thing, I think it was so feminine and so soft and tender. It's not flaming like the red, which is great. That's too the Holy Spirit and love and passion. But it's just so gentle and tender. But anyway, this cup represents what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about the dreary days of February. Here in our area, the snow's still on the ground, but it's sort of melted and caking over, and the streets are all sort of frozen slush, and it doesn't look very pretty. In fact, it might look a little ugly. But anyway, and the weather is overcast and cold. It was 32 degrees above zero today. And the Super Bowl's over. The most viewed Super Bowl and the most viewed TV program in the history of the world. 111 million viewers watched the Super Bowl yesterday. But it's over now, and Christmas is over, and it just seems that there's not much to watch on TV. It looks really drabby outside. The trees are just stripped of their leaves and all. There is still a lot of beauty of nature and sunsets and all, but overall it can be sort of a down time, the dreary days of February. I want to make them the happy days of February. There are many things to do in this time, and I want to suggest a few of them. And I know you women, you'll take the ball, and maybe you men will too, to make this happy for your family, happy for yourselves. I am so grateful and so happy just to share these things. First of all, there's nothing much on TV. Generally speaking, not that football game in the afternoon on Saturday or Sunday night football. There's not a lot to look forward to in the weekends, but there is, I'll tell you, to be with your family. There's so many things you can do. First of all, I just have the teacup because we're instant gratification culture, and tea takes a lot of boiling the water, a lot of care, and then steeping it, pouring it in into the teapot, steeping it for 5 minutes. And so one English lady from the UK, United Kingdom, I asked her, please help me make this tea right, and she says you gotta boil the water and pour the hot water in the teapot to make it hot. I still don't know exactly the process there, but anyway, then the water goes to a rolling boil. You pour the tea into the teapot with the tea contained therein and steep it for about 3 to 5 minutes. But you all know that stuff. I didn't know it. That's this British lady from the UK. But anyway, I made tea and just nuked it or something. But I'm not talking about the microwave here. I'm talking about making real tea and having a time with scones. I don't even know exactly what they are. I've had them before. Or with cookies or something with your spouse, just having, or with the kids. They should learn that refinement of tea making and all too. And so dig out that old set of teapot and things and dust them off with what you got for your wedding. Just to have a good time with that kind of, it refines you, it settles you, and and it shows that we're precious because we go to all that trouble of putting this nice cloth on the table and all the doing the tea, and let the kids watch that, and it can be an intimate time of just you two and the kids are all in bed. Oh, okay. Spiritually, because there's nothing much to watch. Maybe the TV can just cool down a little bit, and you can have time to pray, time to read a spiritual reading book or something like that. Even talk about maybe having mental prayer together, getting up at 3 a.m., both of you or one of you, who are, whatever, everybody has their different rhythms of life, and praying to the Lord for an hour and going back to bed to return to bed until the alarm clock rings. So all those things could be done in this time when life slows down and things are dreary. I tell you, it won't be dreary when you do tea with your family and you pray. You'll be when the TV comes back on and all those things. If you're in prayer, all that razzmatazz of the TV, it doesn't attract as much, and you wonder why you watch some of those programs, because you're so caught up in God, so caught up in peace, so caught needing, like a man with his oxygen, your spiritual oxygen, your daily bread, your daily nourishment, which is prayer. Also, there are things the women got us men on this one, to buy a DVD or to rent a DVD from Redbox or someplace, but something beautiful, not some crazy adventuresome thing where they're blowing up everything, but something the whole family could watch and just share. Having a slumber party by doing it. Everybody in their pajamas, and just daddy and horsing around, throwing pillows and all that. So watching a DVD or playing board games or something. I always remember when Dad used to do stuff with us. Mom did it all the time, but Dad was working, but when he did it, it was fun. It was so much fun to wrestle with him on the front room floor. So those kind of things you could do. The TV's off on that. Thank God. Maybe February. You're going to find February so happy. The other big thing, and I nudged one of the husbands today at church, and I said, "There's a big day here." Looking at his wife, says, "I know, February the 14th." I didn't know he's a very romantic kind of guy, I think, and so to make that for your spouse, for the one you love the most in this life, a happy day, a joyful day, a special day, a romantic day, to really prepare for it somehow, for the other, to give them pleasure and joy and happiness. Some more things. I can't read my writing there, but these are some of the ideas. You got to tell me. I just can't wait if there's some feedback here, that what you have done together as a family, as spouses, on these dreary days of February, to make the light of Christ shine on them. Maybe going to Mass when you never thought you could go to daily Mass, a family effort or something. It's not possible for all families, but it would be neat to try to be adventurous and to get up early and do that before school and everything. But those are just ideas, and the main part is it's love. Make February not the dreary days of February, but the happy days of February, that these kids or your children will remember, because of the family sharing and intimacy and growing and fun and special things to eat, and even having a tea party. Let's see that tea right there. That's a tea party. Something special and elegant. Something to make them feel like they're kings and queens and princesses and prince. So it's because they're Jesus Christ kings, and you are too, members of his royal family of Jesus Christ King. God bless you, and happy February.